Gun fam, what's up? It's the Gun Brother. Thanks for tuning in. And with the holiday season approaching, two words, we talk about it all the time. It's always important, but it's even more important for the holiday season. And those two words are situational awareness. Let's get into it. With the holiday season approaching, so does crime and theft. It happens all year round, but especially at this time, people are buying gifts, people are leaving things in their car, things like that. I'm sure you've seen the reports of carjackings on the rise, car thefts, people filming the car thefts. And so with the holiday season approaching, just wanted to talk about situational awareness. I've talked about it before. I'm sure I'll talk about it again, but right now, the way crime is, there's a lot of things that can be prevented if you're just paying attention. And a lot of people aren't. People don't, especially during the holidays. People are on their phones. People are stressed out. How they gonna do Christmas? How we gonna do that? How we gonna do this? And the easiest thing that you can do to help prevent being attacked or being victimized is pay attention to your surroundings. I'm gonna show you a couple of examples where situational awareness may have made a difference in the outcome. There's no foolproof way around it. Sometimes certain things can't be avoided, but situational awareness, being aware of your surroundings, will definitely give you a better chance of having a positive outcome. So here's example number one. This is a carjacking situation, and I'm just gonna roll it and then make a couple of comments about it of how it could be a different outcome if the person was just aware. Gas stations seem to be a really hot spot right now, and that's where a lot of people are just trying to go about their everyday lives, but people are not allowing that to happen. So let's talk about it. My man got the real eyebrow Dwayne Johnson Rock sincerity lines going on, but anyway, so let's look at it. Let's take a look. So my man's pumping his gas, and then they attack him, try to bring him down, run his pockets. Right now we got 2-on-1. And then the other thing is, I don't know what's up with everybody having to rob people in groups. Now we got 3-on-1. It's just crazy. Now let's run it back. Starting right here, the guy's gonna approach from the passenger side, and it actually looks like in this particular frame, he may have eyes on the guy. So the person approaches from the opposite side of the car, and he may have eyes on that person, but the threat is coming from the other side as well. So that could have distracted him from seeing the guy that's behind him. There's also blind spots here. So when we run this, he's walking up, and then the other person's approaching from the other side. The guy takes his eyes off him at that point. I don't know if he wanted to hurry up and get the gas pumped or what. He doesn't seem to hear the other one coming from behind him, and that's where they attack. So here, a couple of things. Again, being aware of that situation, he could have positioned himself to be in a different area. When I pump my gas, I use the same gas station all the time. I always use a gas station where I know I can lock the gas pump, and while the gas is pumping, I'm either kind of turning around, looking around, or I'm walking around my vehicle, and that gives me different vantage points of everything that's going on. I see whoever's pulling in, I see who's at the pump behind me, who's across from me. There's no way, because of what I do, there's no way I wouldn't have seen this, and at the very least, been able to get myself out of a situation where they wouldn't have been able to attack me this way, that I'd have been facing both of them. So that's number one. Number two, take self-defense classes. There's an easy way to get out of this. This guy doesn't even know what he's doing. I don't know if he intends on trying to put him to sleep, quote unquote, but that's not how you do it. That's not a VNR. That's not going to make it happen. A turn, step, and push can get out of this really easily. And those are things that you have to learn and then practice so that they're instinctual. As soon as you feel that pressure, you know which way to turn and push out. So continuing that, like I said, just being aware and seeing this before it happened could have helped him get out of that situation, especially also if he was armed. So I mean, that's just unfortunate, and I know situational awareness would have made a difference in that outcome. Next up, so this guy actually gets shot, and this is in Greenbelt, Maryland, and that last one was in Pennsylvania. This is in Greenbelt, Maryland. Obviously, this is nighttime, so day or night, it just does not matter. You have to just be paying attention to your surroundings. So this car is already approaching, and I'm gonna do just like last time. Let's just run it, and then we'll go back through it. Okay, door swings open, the attack has started, and the guy has a rifle in his face. Another guy comes, again, we got multiple assailants, and something happens right here, and they blur it out because this is where they actually shoot the guy. So they shoot him in his neck. As soon as the shot is fired, they scatter. Now, your mind might say, well, what can you do about that? He had a rifle in his face. Situational awareness starts way before that starts, right now. I don't know what the guy's doing sitting in his car. He may be texting, maybe doesn't want to unplug the phone, so he's got the gas pumping, he sits in his car, gets on the phone. Whatever it is, he doesn't see this car coming. You don't always have to shoot somebody. You don't always have to get into the altercation. The best situation is avoidance, right? But you have to be aware of what's going on. So to see that car coming and that door swing open like that, something's wrong. So even if your plan is to run, everybody's not a responder, everybody's not a fighter. Even if your plan is to run and get yourself out of danger, you are one of the people that says, take the car, that's what I have insurance for, that's fine. But if you're not aware of the situation, you're not gonna give yourself a chance to get out of it. So here's a perfect situation where he just doesn't see it coming, and seeing it coming would have made a huge difference, okay? Now, we have to asterisk every situation with this, because you have a camp of people that say, oh, just give it up. There's no guarantee if that person has a firearm. We don't know if he has ammo, if he's willing to use it, if it's a toy. We have no way of knowing that. So whatever your strategy is to save yourself. It's to mitigate whatever's about to happen to you. So again, if retreat is your plan, you have to give yourself the chance to recognize the situation to be able to do so. So when that door swings open, boom, now something's wrong. I'm starting to position myself to the other side of the car. If I see a firearm, now I'm on the other side of my vehicle. I have my engine blocked for cover. Again, I don't know about shooting around gas pumps, but I have the other side of my engine blocked for cover. If I want to run, I'm gone. But again, use familiar gas stations as best you can. Fill up when it's less likely to happen. So daytime, crowded gas station, in wherever you deem a safer place, because again, crime can happen anywhere. But lower your chances, and then pay attention to everything that's going on, because again, after this point, boom, it is too late. Even if you're armed, if you want to run, if you're going to give it up, whatever you're going to do, it doesn't work in this situation at this point. It's just too late. So those are my thoughts on it. You guys chime in, let us know how you stay safe at gas stations, stay safe at the mall, stay safe at the grocery store. Any ideas, tips or tricks? Women especially, women are being targeted at an extremely high rate in this area, at least statistically. So let's, like I said, keep each other safe, kick around your ideas, say what you gotta say, and keep in mind that you are your best defense. Plain and simple. All right? With that being said, the Gun Brothers out. I will talk to you guys soon.